So to start my seeds this season, I'm going to be using 3 methods. I'm dropping 2 methods. I don't use any amendment or seed starting mix at first. All I do is get this just some regular potting mix and perlite to fluff a little. And then I use these to get them up after, for germination. And once they're going into the home cup where they'll be, there till they go into a larger, probably 5-gallon and up is usually what I use. But then for that second cup, I'll use worm castings in the mixture of the regular potting soil. So I added some water here and mixed it up. I got it a little moist and ready for the filling of cups and trays to get ready for dropping seeds. So I got my cups set up here. These are just filled with the regular soil like I mentioned. I don't add anything to this yet. When I do add the worm castings, it's to these cups. Once I sprout them here, I select the better looking ones, healthier, and one per one of these cups. Roots come out the bottom and they get a reservoir in this cup. So this is one of the methods I love. Always healthy seedlings. A lot of people have trouble doing this, but I will show you how to increase the chances on germination, get a good germ rate. So for these, I take something like this. I usually do 4 or 5, and then regret killing whatever is still looking good and not always hurts to get rid of nice seedlings. But should probably be wearing gloves because these seeds can get some pretty good heat in your hands. And this is a Reaper Maruga cross from Peter Stanley. It's an F4. There's 2 seeds there. Okay, I dropped 5 of those in there. Just poke some holes with the little thing here. And now spray a little water in each. You almost cover them up, not too deep. A little spray from this almost does the job. I don't really do much after that. Then we take one of these Ziplocs, and this helps retain moisture and keep it then I place these in the heat mat like this. What else we got? One of my crosses here, Florida pineapple. Batman's pineapple hog. Same deal, just poke some holes on your already moist soil. Drop some seeds. There's another 5. again, just a little water, push the dirt onto them. If you can't get the dirt to cover them up, yeah, you can help it a little, but don't try not to get it too deep. Another baggie. And heat mat. I don't bother checking these to at least 7 days. Some people say, you know, yeah, they get it earlier, but when I first started these, I would just do one seed, and that's where the cup lived. But I mean, the plant lived. But slowly, you know, increasing numbers, I got to you know, the need to sprout more. So I've been doing this for like 4 or 5, and then I select probably 3 good ones and transfer into their own cups. And another cool method that gets a pretty good germination rate is this egg carton deal. It helps closed, helps retain a lot of moisture, and this seems to work pretty good without even a heat mat. And for sprouting ricottados that are hard, I got a ton in these. So this method, we saw Jesus Rosario, our good friend in Puerto Rico, use this. I had seen it before, but never thought, you know, and we seen him do pretty good with it, so we tried it out, and ricottados come out in this thing pretty good. So I labeled them like this on here, and same deal. For these, I use just one seed each, like that. You don't get lazy. Sometimes I get lazy to move them out. So, and that's another thing for these. They are also easy to get out. You grab a spoon it right out, and take it to your home cup. And again, once these come up, I get these cups and fill them, you know, put the holes in the bottom so the roots can come out, and I fill them with the better soil, with the worm castings reservoir, and they go from there. So let's see what I do with my little pin thing. These are big chocolate Batman, long version I got. So I'm gonna drop. I labeled six spaces there. the bat, man, got some health bells here. A few pods gave decent shapes. Well, not, can't say even close to what I was looking for, but acceptable, I guess. Let's see what comes out of these. Oh man, I'm gonna have hot fingers. Let's see. Colors. So that's the egg carton method. Just drop these Batman bubblegum yellow here. And this also gives healthy seedlings I like versus I think the thing about the peat pellets, you can't get lazy to get them out, because then you have to feed the pellets as they don't have any nutrients in them. So these I use also in heat mat, but sometimes it can cause too much moisture, so I don't worry too much. I look at them if I feel like they're, getting too wet, but they do work good even without heat mat. And besides this, I also have this bin I use, just 2 CFLs. I sometimes put the heat mat in there, but that generates good heat also. And sometimes I put these in there too, but they do good in or out. Or actually won't be using this season. And the third method here is these AeroGarden Sprout seedlings with the sponges. These, they do really great starting here. Might be because of the nutrients. I do add a tiny bit right from the beginning, but at the end of the day, all my plants go to soil in spring. So this is just I'll move these to a cup once I got the second set of leaves probably, and some roots coming out the sponge. And this method, at least for seeding, has been great. I had a lot of these, actually all of them look pretty great compared to older ones that were from either cups or other methods. So this is a good starter thing. I get the replacement sponges, 50 pack. I get these at Amazon, the nutrients. This I had came with the seed pack, I think, and the one with the AeroGarden unit. So yeah, that's those are the three things I'll be doing, and I'll probably load up another 15 there after those get transplanted. I keep track of what I put in, something like this. So let's see. I'll return with an update once I get these transplanted or ready to transplant. I'll show what's going on. So, well, you guys starting your seeds and looking for tips like this, good luck and thanks for watching.